All right, today we're working on 2014 Dodge Ram pickup, 1500 with the Hemi, no start. When you go inside and you turn the key, it just clicks one time. So I tried jumping it initially. The battery was really low. I tried jumping it, and that didn't do anything for me. I love these things right here. This power probe is like, man, these are awesome. You hook one side to the battery, one side, obviously both sides to the battery, one side to the positive, one side to the negative. But what I'm getting at is this thing right here is so handy. So you can feed ground or positive just by pushing the button. And if you overkill it, it won't hurt nothing because it'll pop this little breaker on the side. Then you gotta wait a couple minutes or seconds to reset it. You can turn the noise off if you want. You'll still get the power or the ground, but I like the noise because it tells me that I'm giving something. You can hear the two different noises for power and ground. So anyway, the next thing I wanted to check is, actually the customer came to me and said, you know, I need a starter, could you put a starter in? I should have just put the starter in and took their money, right? No, not here, we don't do that. That's why you guys like and subscribe to my page, because here we're to help people out. And what I'm getting at is, you take this puppy here, you go underneath to the starter, and you can actually tag this right to the positive side of the, not the battery side, but the turnkey side, which is a push-on clip. Looks like a speaker connector, you know, wrapped in plastic. And what you do is you just literally jam this on, and you hold it on the positive. And if it cranks over, obviously the starter's good, and you have a problem up here somewhere. And in this particular case, that's what we did. And yes, we had a problem up here somewhere. So it wasn't down the bottom, the starter worked. So you can see I got everything going here. I got a jump box hooked up, I got a battery charger hooked up. So I was giving it 12, 13 volts with my jump box snap on. Great, right? Still wasn't enough. So I've been charging the battery for about a half an hour. I tried jumping in the beginning. I even disconnected the battery at one point, let it sit for a minute. That did nothing. I disconnected the battery and I tagged the positive negative together, and that kind of resets the brain. That did nothing for me. I did the power probe, but I knew the starter was good. So I've been charging the battery, and lo and behold, on some crazy note, I come in here, I'm like, you know, let's give it a go. And boom, she starts. Imagine that. Battery needs to be charged. So now I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to check the battery, check the alternator, and we're going to go from there as far as to diagnose what that is. The customer did tell me that the radio was staying on, so it might be in the radio, killing the battery. So hope this helps somebody. Believe it or not, yeah, you know, sometimes you just need a charge or a battery. Crazy as it sounds, even after trying to jump it. Please like and subscribe to my page so I can help you help yourself.